GitHub is a code hosting platform for version control and collaboration. Now the benefit of GitHub is its version control system, and a cool thing you can do is deploy the code on GitHub Pages. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your first project up on GitHub. So create an account with GitHub, and later on I'm going to show you another thing you have to download to get started. So once you've created an account with GitHub, you want to download Git. Git is basically a version control system for your local files. So once you have it downloaded and installed, we're going to be using the command prompt window. Alright, so to start off with Git, you want to establish what your username is and the email that you used for GitHub. So this first command line is for the username, and then the next one, this one is for the email. So when you're done with that, we'll go on to the next step. Alright, so here's a file that I'm going to be using to send to GitHub. Now in GitHub, you have to send your file into something called repositories. Repository is basically where you upload your project to. So each repository is basically each project that you're working on. So to access that, just click on your repositories. So here's where you're going to find all of your repositories. So to create a new repository, just click on the button where it says new on the top right. And here you can just put all the information of that file. So here I'm just going to copy and paste the name of this file into repository name. And you could add a description, make it public or private, and you could also add a README file. So just click create repository. So here you're going to find some instructions or commands on how to link the local Git to the GitHub. But we're not going to follow those exact instructions. Okay, so here we are back at the desktop, and here basically I'm just going to locate where the root folder, the one that I'm using, that I want to upload on GitHub, how to locate it. So basically you're going to type in cd, and the folder is located in documents, right? And there you can see documents. Then I'm going to type cd again, and we're going to web development folder. Press enter. And then now we're going to type in the name of the root folder that I want up on GitHub. So cd nft preview. Wait, yeah, just make sure you type it exactly how it is. Alright, so now we're going to use a command called init, which is initialize. So basically we're just creating the version control folder, which in reality is invisible, but I'll show you where you can make it visible. So if you double click on the folder, you can see that Git folder inside. Now to access it, you got to click on view, show, and hidden items. So by default, it's going to be a hidden item, but you got to select that. So the next command is git status. Git status shows us what files are inside the other root folder. They're going to be red because they're not inside the Git version control. So when we type in git add and then a period, basically we're just saying, hey, we want all these files inside the root folder, we want those in the version control Git folder. So if we type in git status, now they're going to show up as green because we're signaling those files to be sent to the Git folder. Now the next command is git, and we're going to type in commit. Then we're going to put in a comment, so -m, and then within quotations, we're just going to type like first commit, because basically this is the first step in getting it to GitHub. Alright, so if you're still with me, we're almost done here. So here we're back at the repository page, and basically we're just going to tell where we want these files to be shown. So here we're just going to copy the URL in the repository page. Alright, so now the next step is basically typing git remote add origin, and then just paste the URL. Alright, so here we are on the last step. So we're just going to type in git push -u origin master. So basically this command just sends it, to GitHub, so we can see it at GitHub right now. So I just refreshed the page right now, and we can see all the files from that root folder. So something cool that we can do is click on settings and then pages. And here we can actually deploy the code that we have from that project. So if I click on this button and I select master, we can see that all of our code that we did, and we can see it live. So just don't forget to click on save. So it may take like a minute or two to load. Click on the link, just click on view deployment. And basically now you can see all the code you had written, you can see it live on GitHub Pages. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you out with getting things started with GitHub. If you want to share some tips or you feel that I missed anything, please share it down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.